Celebs often think outside the box when it comes to choosing names for their kids. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most unique celebrity baby names. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at our favorite interesting baby names that stars have chosen. Number 10, Suri. Sanskrit for sun and Persian for rose. The most famous Suri would have to be the daughter of Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes. Unlike many celebs that make attempts to hide their children from the public eye, Suri has been taking public trips with her mom for years. Along with her parents, Oprah's couch, and the Eiffel Tower, Suri was prominent enough in the public eye even when she was in her mother's womb to co-win a Razzie, in her case, for most tiresome tabloid target. But still, despite all this, the name Suri has not taken off and remains quite rare. Number 9. Bodhi. A Sanskrit word meaning enlightenment or awakening. The unique and Buddhist-inspired name was gifted to not one but two celeb babies in 2014. Teresa Palmer and Mark Webber named their child Bodhi Rain for an all-around spiritual-sounding moniker. Meanwhile, Megan Fox and husband Brian Austin Green announced they were also expecting a Bodhi just days later. The couple's third child also received an uncommon name, Journey. Number 8. James for a girl. One baby name trend that has been gaining steam in the mid-2010s is the idea of using traditionally male names for baby girls.
The child's name, it's butternut summer squash.
It is.
Yes.
There it is.
No, it's
Ryan
out
Reynolds
there.
tells all.
It's out there. It's James. Everyone knows.
Blake Lively, who herself was given a name that is more typically used for men, decided to give the name James to her first daughter with fellow actor Ryan Reynolds. If you are a Friends fan, you might remember that this idea was also pitched when Ross and Rachel were attempting to pick a name for their unborn child.
James.
Huh.
But only if it's a girl.
Oh, Vito.
Number 7. Amada. Ryan Gosling and Eva Mendes have been notoriously tight-lipped about their relationship and their family. The one thing we do know is the names of their children.
And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap.
These two actors have two daughters together, and they made an interesting choice in terms of their names. Their firstborn in 2014 is named Esmeralda Amada, and they decided to reuse her middle name as their next daughter's first name when they welcomed their second baby girl in 2016, Amada Lee. The origin of the name is Spanish and is Mendez's grandmother's name.
So she's 2 and her name is Esmeralda?
Esmeralda,
I'm just
yes,
guessing.
the oldest.
And then what's the other one's how old?
Amada is 7 months.
Amada.
Yes.
And what does that mean?
Beloved.
Number 6. Saylor. Kristin Cavallari of Laguna Beach fame and NFL player Jay Cutler welcomed a daughter in 2015 and decided on the name Saylor. This name has its history in French culture, although it is more commonly used as a surname. It can also be considered an alternative spelling for the more popular Sailor with an I. Oddly, Cavallari actually says the name choice was inspired by a dog. When she was out shopping for baby clothes, one of the shopkeeper's dogs had the name and something must have clicked. Number 5. Rumi. If it's good enough for Queen Bee, it's good enough for us. The internet was in a frenzy when it took days after the birth of Beyoncé and Jay-Z's twins for their names to be officially revealed. After much speculation as to what the couple would name their twins, the press finally got word that they would be called Sir and Rumi. Speculation immediately began as to what the meanings of the names were. The name Rumi is inspired by the couple's favorite poet of the same name. Number 4. Anaka. Victoria's Secret angel Candace Swanepoel gave birth to her first child with partner Herman Nicolai in 2016 and chose a name that was totally foreign to North Americans. She chose the beautiful and unique name Anaka for her son, which is taken from Brazilian culture and means bird. Swanepoel is multilingual, speaking Portuguese, Afrikaans, and English, so she had a wealth of content to choose from when it came to picking a name for her firstborn. She even had the name picked out as early as her baby shower, when she revealed it to friends and family. Number 3. Bear. Kate Winslet's third child was given a name that had a double significance for her. Bear Blaze, born in 2013, was given the name Bear because it was the nickname of someone Kate knew when she was young.
A friend of mine when I was younger was nicknamed Bear, and I just had always really loved him.
But his middle name Blaze was given because Kate and the baby's father, Ned Rock'n'Roll, actually met during a house fire on Richard Branson's private island. Additionally, given Ned's unusual name, the couple made the modern decision to have baby Bear take his mother's last name rather than his father's.
It's Winslet.
It's not rock and roll.
No, it's not.
Why not?
Why do you think, Helen?
Number 2, Auden. Emmy Award winner actor Benedict Cumberbatch and wife Sophie Hunter had their second child together in early 2017. They picked the name Hal Auden for their son, and the middle name is said to be inspired by English-American poet W.H. Auden. Even cuter in the English tradition, the name Auden means old friend. The name has been climbing in popularity since the early 2000s, though it's still very uncommon, especially stateside. Additionally, the name is considered to be gender neutral, so it can be used for either a boy or a girl. Before we get to our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Tennessee, is that his name?
Tennessee is the 4-year-old, yes.
How adorable.
Number 1, Dusty Rose. Adam Levine, musician and lead singer for band Maroon 5, welcomed his first child with model Behati Prinsloo in 2016.
What is that? Who's that? Are you happy?
They chose the romantic-sounding name Dusty Rose after a little inspiration from a certain talk show host. Levine revealed that none other than Ellen DeGeneres was the one to think of the name Dusty after she nixed the original idea he and Prinsloo had come up with. He loved the name right away, but it took a little convincing to get his wife on board as well. Once they added the rose to it, everything fell into place.
I named your baby, for instance.
Yeah, pretty much.
I did.
I mean, she really kind of did.
Yeah. Can we show some pictures of your beautiful child? I get pictures.
Yeah, that was a big
Who would
thing.
think that you and a supermodel would make a gorgeous baby like that?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.